Now the question is how to add a preview, right? So we can add a preview with the help of @preview annotation, and we can define preview for composable function. So let's say we want to define a preview of this, like how our hello world composable will look in a real-time screen. To define a preview, first define a function. Let's take the composable name and append with preview. This is the common practice which you can follow. You can just take the name of the composable function and append with preview. Now this is going to be a composable first of all. Okay. Now we need to add the preview annotation as well. And this hello world preview can showcase a piece of UI which we add inside this. So as we want to see the preview of this hello world, either we can take the content of this composable function and paste it here, or we can just take the composable function like this. We can add it here. So as this takes a name parameter, we can just add one name parameter here as well. And the moment we added a parameter here, we are seeing one error inside this preview annotation. Basically, we need to define a default value for this parameter. Non-default value parameters are not allowed in a preview section. Okay, so we can define a default value, and let's say we are defining Virat as the default value, and we can just pass this name here. So don't get confused, this is the value and this is the named parameter. Okay, so as we wanted to define a preview for this hello world composable, we have defined it here. We just created a composable function. We called it hello world preview. If you have any composable, let's say text composable, so you can define text preview. If you have a button composable, you can define something like button preview. This is the common standard practice. Then we added this @preview annotation, and we took this composable, we added inside the preview composable, and we just pass the default parameter. Okay, and we can see that in the right side we have this preview section and our hello world preview is visible. Okay, but right now this is as simple as it can be. This is just a normal black text. There is not even a background for this preview, right? So if we want to add the white background or a normal background at least for our composable preview, so we can customize it. If we just click on this, we can see that this preview class has a lot of things. We can pass some boolean flags to show background. We can also pass some background color and so many other things, right? So at least for now we want to show some kind of background so that our text can be highlighted, right? So we can just pass show background as true. And the moment we pass this inside our preview annotation, we can see that we have one white background, and now our composable preview is looking much better, right? But as of now, we don't know how our component is going to look inside a mobile screen, because this is just a independent component preview, right? If I tell you that we can do that with this preview section itself, we can just check out how our component is going to look like in one actual device. Yes, we can do that. We can add one of my favorite parameter here for preview class, show system UI as true. Okay, and the moment we do this, see, our component preview is shown inside one actual system UI. Okay, so it's looking like one actual mobile screen, and how our composable is going to fit inside that screen, right? If we just pass as false, or if we don't pass this, we will just see the independent component preview. Okay, like this. Now another question is, can we define multiple preview for a single composable? And the answer is yes, we can define multiple previews. So we can customize these names for better understanding. We can say that hello world preview for component. Okay, this is basically the pure component preview, how our composable is going to look like. But if we want to create another preview for the same composable, and we want to see that how this composable is going to fit in inside a mobile screen, we can just take this and we can just rename it that hello world preview in mobile screen. Okay, and inside this we can pass another tag show system UI as true. Okay, so now we are having these two different preview, one just for component sake and another one how our component is going to look like in one actual system screen. Right, now let's move towards the next thing and let's learn about text composable in Jetpack Compose. Although we have used it, but this is the simplest version of a text composable. We need to do a lot of things with text at a given point of time. We need to customize it, we need to give some custom size, we need to give some custom color, we need to change the text style and so many things.